I really need to give you a proper introduction, Carl, because first of all, you are the host of a very popular and very grounded podcast that I listen to called Collection Only. You are one of my friends that I've known for a good 6-7 years now after working together. And you are the reason why I started Friday Night Counterattack as a podcast, because after listening to your podcast. So thank you very much. The second part of Check It Out, where we discover our friends and family's favorite kits, what it means to them, we rate their designs, and so on and so forth. So thank you very much for coming on to the show, Carl. How have you been?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just, getting on with things, staying busy. So yeah.
It's good to see you again. It's been a while since we've actually had a face-to-face conversation.
Yeah, this should be interesting. I feel like I haven't had much proper football talk in a while. So yeah, interested to try to give it a go.
I'll start with my kit because I'm wearing a different one to what I was wearing before, and I'm pretty sure you can see the badge that I'm wearing. It's
I can.
Yeah, man. Are you a fan of Real Madrid?
No.
Not a fan of Real Madrid, nah.
I mean, there's been periods in the past where they've had, obviously some of the best players ever, and I've had to admire that. But I'm definitely more on the Barcelona side of things.
I imagine. But yeah, let me start with my one. So we're doing the 2017-2018 Real Madrid kit. The season that they won the Champions League against Liverpool in the final. 3-1, I believe the score was. And there was a certain player who scored an overhead kick in that game. He scored 2 in the final. But something that I quite like wearing when I play football on a Friday night, with obviously our Friday night counter-attack people. So I'm quite comfortable wearing this with like an underlayer on as well. It's got Gareth Bale on the back. I'll turn around afterwards, which is perfectly fine. But no, this is something that I quite like. And it was a present from my sister when she went to Madrid, of all places. So I know you just said that you're more of a Barcelona fan, but a couple years prior to that, when she went to Barcelona, she got me a Barcelona kit with Messi on the back. So I'm just there like, this is sick. But I outgrew that shirt because it was a few years before this one. So this one's like 4 years old or something, and it still fits me. So I'm really happy about that. Lost some weight in lockdown, which is good for me, but it's quite breathable for me. Allegiances aside, Kyle, what do you think of the design with the Adidas on the side, the clean white and the blue? What would you say about the design personally?
Well, what I will say before I mention design, I remember that game very well because I'm pretty sure that day was the same day as the playoff final where Villa actually lost to Fulham.
Fulham, yes.
Yeah. So we was in a bar, me and a few friends, and obviously we watched the Villa game, didn't go well. And then we stayed to watch the Champions League final, and then obviously everything with, Bale,
Carrier.
Obviously unfortunate performance.
Fortunate for me, being a Man United fan, so I was quite happy to do that. I was quite happy.
Didn't he have a concussion or something like that prior to the game? Or like why? I remember seeing something like that in the paper.
Prior to the game, he did, but no one released it publicly until afterwards. So it was really awful for him to suffer that in silence. And for me, this was annoying for me because I was wearing this kit on the day of the Champions League final. It was one of the first few days of Ramadan that year as well, in 2018. So I was out getting dinner for the family, and I was like, you know what, I'll get it, come back for the final. But it was so busy that I think we had a takeaway that day. So there's a really busy shop in the takeaway. So I was watching it live on BT on my phone, and I'm just there like, Bale scored an overhead kick, this is mad. And because I was wearing a Bale kit, everyone in the chip shop was like, Bale scored. And should have worn a jacket, but it's just too hot to wear a jacket on that day. But I was like to my uncle, I was like, why'd you make me go to get the takeaway? I didn't want to go get the takeaway, but it's like, it's recorded, you can just watch it later. It's not the same as watching it when you're watching it at the time. Man. But no,
some goal.
I would give this design personally an 8 out of 10. I think it's a very classic, chic design for Real Madrid. I like the little inlets that you got here. I like the blue Fly Emirates as well. The Adidas I'm a big fan of. The Champions League I'm a big fan of as well. There we go.
Cool. Yeah.
That's the thing. My sister literally asked, do you want a player on the back? I was like, do you want Ronaldo? Because obviously I'm a Man United fan. But I was like, I don't want Ronaldo. I want Bale for some reason. Being a British player in Spain, and nice to see him kind of do well. And at the time he was doing really well. And Man United wanted him. Jose Mourinho wanted him as a right winger because we lost Wayne Rooney that season as well. But it's like he wanted another proper big player along with Lukaku coming in that season, but it just didn't happen, unfortunately. What would you say in terms of design about this kit?
I did like the sort of turquoisey blue thing that they had at that time. I don't know if they're still doing that at Real Madrid, but I thought that was nice. I'm not so much a fan of like
The
the
V-neck.
V-neck shirts. I prefer like sort of a round color, but I'd probably give it probably a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Is that because of your allegiance to Barcelona?
No, just based on purely on a kit. I mean, I would never wear a Real Madrid shirt, but it's still a decent kit. It's a nice looking kit. Yeah.
Thank you very much for that. This is my review of the 2017-2018 Real Madrid kit with Gareth Bale on the back. So nicely done.